Hello guys, my name is Philip, and before I go on with today's topic, I want to quickly mention two things. One, I want to give out a big, great thank you for all the love that I've been getting lately on my channel. I mean, everything has just sort of shot into the air. I look at my analytics and there's more views, there's more likes, there's more comments, there's more shares, there's more of everything. And it's kind of overwhelming, and I see, well, especially the comments. I mean, the comments have just shot up in the air insanely. I mean, I get like at least 5 comments a day, and I used to get just like one comment every other day. So that's a big difference, and most of the comments are really positive. Some of the comments are negative, but I also find that interesting because then I can get to sort of debate with people who disagree with me, which I find to be, well, a nice practice actually to sort of get used to the real world. Because I mean, we post all these videos on YouTube, and there's mostly gonna be people who agree with you who watch these videos because Fabstronauts click on NoFap videos. That's what they do. And people who are not on NoFap would be less likely to watch NoFap videos. So we keep sort of just feeding ourselves with, you know, positivity and just saying like, yeah, you're absolutely right, you're right about everything, because we agree with each other, right? But out in the real world, there's so many people who will say that this is complete bullshit. And so when I get these people on my videos who come on my comment section and says that what I'm saying is complete bullshit, I kind of like it actually, because it gives me a sort of practice to practice my arguments, really. So everything, I mean, it's just been so much activity on my channel so far, and like every video I post now gets at least 700 views quite fast, and it used to just not be like that. I mean, my old NoFap videos, a lot of them still don't even have 200 views, and now I get like 1,000 on every single video, and it's just a big difference. And it also makes me sort of more obsessed about making my videos good. Like I feel like I'm so accountable now on so many people who are subscribing to me and who want to see good content. So I don't think I'll ever, you know, just post these like bullshit videos where I don't really talk about anything and just sort of walk around. Or like, I want all my videos to have a powerful message. I want every single one of my videos to have a point or like an interesting perspective or something that I get to you. And I also, honestly, I'm gonna admit, I know this sounds a bit like bragging, but I'm gonna admit that I think that my content has improved since I began this video series, this NoFap series. I think it has improved. You look at my old videos and I talk really slow. I don't have as much passion when I talk, and the points I'm making are not as interesting, sort of. Or I just don't get them across as good. My arguments aren't as good. My messages aren't as powerful as they are now. So I do think that my channel has improved, and it seems to me like other people are seeing that as well, and it makes me really happy to see that. And so, yeah, that's the first thing really. Just thank you guys so much for all the love. The second thing I want to mention is the sort of progress report on my porn presentation. Now, after the festival, I have to be honest, I got very sick. I just puked and pooped constantly for like 5 days, and I was feeling really down. I was feeling like I couldn't get enough nutrition, because every time I ate something, my body wouldn't draw the calories out of the food, it seemed. It just sort of washed it through the system and gave me like diarrhea. So like I ate, but none of the food really had any impact on me, and my digestion system was really acting weird. So I think I got some like bacteria shit from Portugal, because I mean, I was sharing bottles with a lot of people. I was sharing, you know, joints And so it made me sick. So I hadn't worked on the presentation before just a few days ago, when I started working on it again. I looked through the presentation, the old presentation that I had that was almost done, and I was like, eesh, I kind of want to completely change the layout of my presentation. So now I've deleted my old presentation. I've started over again, and the one I have now is already almost done, actually. So the approach that I'm gonna take now is a bit like the approach that Gary Wilson has in his book, Your Brain on Porn, which is, first I talk about like what is porn, what does it do to your mind, what is the actual effects of porn. Second, I want to talk about what is the worst that could happen, like how damaged do people actually get from pornography, and I talk about people with suicidal thoughts, people with erectile dysfunction, shit like that. And then I want to talk about the resurrection, right? How can you fix this? How can you resurrect, right? And then, last but not least, my personal story about quitting pornography. And I want to talk about my story with, well, I will call it depression. At one point, I was probably... What the fuck was that, squirrel? Oh, anyways. I was probably depressed. Not probably, I was depressed at one point. It didn't last for very long, luckily, but... I mean, I've been very unhappy in my life, and I've been extremely bad with women. And socially in general, I've just sucked. And now I'm a complete different person. I'm not gonna say that I'm a millionaire. I'm not gonna say that I have a beautiful house on the top of Beverly Hills with a swimming pool full of babes. I'm not your stereotypical successful person. No, but in here I'm successful now. I'll admit that in here I am very successful now. I'm very happy, and I have all I need. Not in a materialistic point of view, but in a sort of mental point of view. I feel like I have all I need. I feel like I have all the confidence I need. I have all the ambition that I need. I have all the motivation that I need now. So, not materialistically, but mentally, I'd say I am very successful now. And I used to not be successful at all in any way. So that's gonna be the sort of message I'm trying to get across is, yeah, I'm not the millionaire. I'm not the guy with a Beverly Hills mansion with a swimming pool full of babes, but I am very happy, and I used to be very unhappy, and it's all because of pornography. So yeah, my progress, I just sort of restarted the whole thing. And I'm still gonna do it. I mean, I'm still gonna do it, guys. It's not like I just said that in that video because I was amped up. I am actually gonna go through with this. And so, today's topic is gonna be a withdrawal symptom that I want to talk about. I find it very interesting because I'm making this presentation. I have now started sort of reading through some parts of Your Brain on Porn, the book, because I'm reading some of the comments on yourbrainonporn.com that he has, that Gary Wilson has put in his book, and I'm using those in the presentation to sort of telling people that you don't have to take my word for it. You can just take the word of the tens of thousands of people on the internet that are saying the exact same thing. So I'm sort of reading through that book, or parts of it now, and there was one thing that arrested my attention, and that was a withdrawal symptom, which is mood swings and aggression problems. That when people start watching pornography, some of them experience that they get very aggressive, they get very angry, and they have like mood swings and stuff like that. and they get really like impulsive, and it's hard for them to control their anger. Now, why is that, you think? Now, my theory on this is it's because people are not even knowing it, Jesus Christ, not even knowing it themselves. People are suppressing their emotions using pornography. People are, whenever they feel angry, whenever they feel sad, they just sort of fap it away. So when you eliminate that sort of medicine from your life, which pornography is, it's a sort of pill to make you less angry, to make you less sad. When you eliminate that from your life, you can't put the beast to sleep anymore. You can't put the beast to rest. So the beast wakes up and he takes control over you. So you become an aggressive asshole. It's the same thing with alcoholics. And I sort of talked about this in, I think, day 110, that I was working with this recovering alcoholic. And when alcoholics recover, they turn into complete aggressive assholes. They're really angry, they're really pissed off the whole time, and everything is shit to them. Why? Because they don't have the alcohol anymore to suppress their emotions. And I think the more you let the beast sleep, and the more you suppress the beast with alcohol, with pornography, whatever it might be, the more the beast just grows. The beast sleeps, yes, he's asleep, but he grows. He grows and he grows and he grows. So then when you cut your addiction, the beast that'll wake up is much bigger than it once was. So what you have to do then is you can't put the beast to sleep anymore. You can't just put the beast to rest, suppress the beast with alcohol or pornography anymore. So you have to kill the beast. And you can do that by working out, you can do that by doing productive things, by helping other people, doing anything that releases dopamine naturally. Any activity that releases dopamine naturally will help you with this. It will help you kill the beast. It will make you a happier and a nicer person. Because our reward system is actually really nice when we don't abuse it. When we don't abuse our reward system and we're using it for its actual purpose, it's a wonderful thing, and it's absolutely magnificent. Because the less selfish you are, the more you get rewarded by your inner reward system. I mean, helping other people releases dopamine naturally. I mean, how beautiful is that? I think that's one of the most beautiful things about humanity is our reward system is actually designed to reward people who do good things. So by doing good things instead of doing selfish things, which drinking alcohol to suppress your feelings or watching pornography to make yourself feel good, let's admit, they are very selfish things. By making people smile, making people laugh, talking to people, making people happy, doing good things for society, you are releasing dopamine naturally, and thus it'll make you feel good to actually be a good person. And that's how you kill the beast. You just become a nicer person. So I think, back to what I was talking about in the very beginning now, I think the reason why some people experience that they have being aggressive and being angry as a withdrawal symptom is simply because the beast that they've been suppressing, the beast that they've been putting to sleep for so long, has just been growing into a giant beast that just takes control over you when you don't suppress it anymore. And killing the beast is going to take some time, because the beast is very strong. And for the longer that you drink alcohol or, I don't know, do drugs or watch pornography, any sort of addiction, even video games, people who have had video game addiction, they will also notice that being aggressive, being angry is a withdrawal symptom for much of the same reason. I mean, they get angry, they get pissed, so they go on Call of Duty and shoot Nazi zombies. and that releases their anger, that releases their aggression or their sadness, and it suppresses it. So it's the same. They're putting the beast to sleep. They're not actually killing it. They're just putting the beast to sleep, letting it rest, letting it grow by playing video games. It's the same with pornography. It's the same with drugs. It's the same with alcohol. It's the same with any addiction. Any addiction. And pornography is just the same as any other addiction. It's an addiction. I mean, addictions are addictions, and they have a lot in common. So, yeah, you just gotta have to be, and that's another thing that I also said in like day 90 or something, that you just have to be patient with NoFap, because the bigger the beast has gotten, the more you have let the beast grow, the longer it's gonna take to kill it. So let's say you've been addicted to pornography. Now I'm very blessed and lucky to have found NoFap so early, but let's say you were addicted to pornography for 10 years, right? You found NoFap when you were 23 instead of 19. You are gonna have to be on NoFap for much longer than I have to do. And I'm sorry, but that's just the reality of things. And it sucks, but you have to do it. Because if not, the beast is gonna get so big it's gonna kill you, right? So yeah, you just have to do it, and you just have to deal with it, and be patient, be very patient, because there is no magic pill to self-development, there is no magic pill to self-improvement. It takes time, and to actually be happy in not only in a sort of present, like I'm happy now kind of way, but in a wholesome way, that you're completely happy. Complete happiness, it takes so much time to achieve, and it takes insane amounts of patience. So you just have to be patient. And I'm telling you right now, like 1 month of NoFap, it's not gonna help you. It's not gonna save your life. I'm sorry, but that's the hard truth. Because you have just simply let the beast grow too much. So I think that's all I have to say today. And there's plenty of other topics that I want to touch on. I mean, the more I just go without making videos, the more the ideas just grow. And I mean, I took a big break between like day 173 and day 161, I think, where I just didn't make videos, and now I have millions of ideas, and for every day that goes by I just get more and more ideas. I don't think I'll stop talking about NoFap until like a year from now. So yeah, don't worry guys, I still have much more content for you guys, and thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.